Not planning to dig in too deep today, let's just talk about things we love. Hey team, it's Kelly. Happy Monday. I just finished filming last week's writing vlog, which has me feeling a little blah. So I wanted to just kind of switch gears and jump over to talking about some things I have been loving recently. I'm going to try to jump around and cover some different topics or areas because I love all the things. On the music front, I have a few different options that have been on repeat for me recently, and they're kind of all over the place. The first one is First Burn, which is kind of a redo of Burn from the Hamilton soundtrack with a bunch of different female Broadway superstars who are just incredible and their voices combine so wonderfully. Another artist and one song in particular I have been so in love with for like the past year is Noah Cyrus, who is actually Miley Cyrus's little sister, and her newest single Lately with Tanner Alexandra is just so catchy. I cannot stop listening to it. And then finally Anything by Blackpink, which is a K-pop band. They are super catchy. I have no idea what they're saying, but I just keep listening to these songs on repeat when I'm trying to write. On the video game front, even though I keep meaning to try and move on because there are so many games I want to try and get through, especially ones I've purchased in recent Steam sales, and I just have so many games I want to play, but I keep coming back to Overwatch, which is a team-based multiplayer first-person shooter, sort of. While a few of the characters you can play have guns, a lot of them just have bombs or energy beams or giant balls of purple energy that can just destroy all of your enemies. I never really got into games like Halo or Counter-Strike because I'm terrible with aiming, I guess, but I'm really loving Overwatch. I've been obsessed for more than a year now. I have never played a competitive game in my life. It's just something I do to relax and try to beat all the bad guys and win the games and just do all of the things, and I have so much fun with this game. So if you haven't checked it out, if you're looking for something a little bit different to unwind and have adventures with the zany characters, this is absolutely the way to go. On the television front, until recently, it was all Brooklyn Nine-Nine all the time. My husband and I started watching it for the first time ever the day it got renewed after all of that drama where it looked like it was going to get canceled, and we binged the entire series so quickly. I fell totally in love with the characters and the jokes, and I just want to keep coming back to that series again and again and again, and I'm so excited that there's going to be more, but for now I have to find something new to obsess over. In the meantime, I'm getting caught up on Doctor Who because I fell way behind on all things Peter Capaldi, but I want to be able to jump in when the new Doctor shows her face. I've also been watching Star Trek The Next Generation because I've never watched it all the way through, and finally trying to get to the end of Lost because I think I got to like season 4 when it initially aired and then stopped. I started all over again and back up to kind of where I left off, so I'm curious to see how it all finally ends. Obviously I've heard a few spoilers, but there are definitely a lot of different takes on the quality of the ending, so I want to come to my own opinion, and I'm excited to get there. I feel like I should end this off with some book recommendations, but mostly lately I've been reading nonfiction and textbooks, which really aren't that much fun. There have been some great ones, but I'm not sure all of you want to hear about them. I'll probably throw them into my vlogs at some point. The only fiction book I have read and loved recently was Fury, which is the final book in the Menagerie trilogy by Rachel Vincent. This is kind of an alternate Earth where there are a bunch of different mythical creatures living among us, and then in this timeline back in the 80s something terrible happened where like millions of children died all at once, and people learned to hate all of the mythical creatures and started locking them up, and then the main character learns after 25 years that she's not human like she thought and ends up in a circus kind of being shown off to humans along with other magical creatures like sirens and oracles and centaurs. It is really great, really dark, very much an adult series, and I absolutely recommend you all check it out because I haven't read anything else like this series. It was really enjoyable, and I will probably come back to those books time and time again just to revisit that world. So that's it for me today. I'd love to hear from all of you about things you've been loving recently because I'm always looking for new obsessions. So let me know in the comments down below. I will absolutely check those out. In the meantime, I should get back to work, so I will see you all next time.